Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Senpai Gamer San. I'm your host Senpai. We are playing the game Fog Chronicles. Now this game released in the Russian language and a lot of people give the comments about this game that they should release this game in the English version. And the creator of this game decided to finally release this game in the English version, which is really interesting. It is the story about a guy which is different kind of choices, and I hope you guys love it. And also, it had really great story, text of the choices which we made. At the previous time when I tried this game without recording, when this game released in the Russian, I was like, I like it, but why it's Russian? And they finally released this game in the English version, which I can say they're gonna be get more views and more subscriber. I mean, more game player about this game. So without wasting your time and my time, let's do it. Fog of Chronicles. Touch the phone screen to continue. Option English, yeah, right? Okay, about. These are the game designer. The translator is Anastasia, which is looking good, I guess. Ghoul. Okay, select the quest. Hunter of the evil have fallen into the trap. Okay. Hunter of the evil have fallen into the trap of the evil master of the local man. The Ghoul. Only two are left alive. The old man in the grave carving for revenge. They will not return home until they have slaughtered the monster that they killed. Their friends. Ads is unable. Okay. The shrine results. Oh, so I can choose the different kinds of quests once I done quests. So now I just got a goal quest. Why I couldn't select the quest is because I didn't complete the previous one. Hunters of the evil have fallen into the trap and evil hunter the goal. Only two are craving for the revenge. They will not return home until they have slaughtered the monster that killed their friends. So, to play this game, we have to watch the game without wasting any time. Thank you, gentlemen. If you didn't let me warm up by the fire, I'd freeze like a yard dog. Oh, I can save. Can I save the game? No. Why would I? And so look, the head tingles pleasantly. The flame curious the eyes. There are interested people nearby. You understand at such a moment how good it is to live. I have a powder that turns water into delicious bitter drink. As soon as the kettle boils, I will pour it out for everyone, just to taste it. Don't look at me so suspiciously, gentleman. This powder is only a small payment for what you have done for me. What's my name? I am Sane, not very successful trader. In fact, my father is in charge of our family business, and it was he who sent me the Nazareth. He told me not to return until I bought a rare and valuable box. Have I satisfied your curiosity? Well, yes, I have some coins. Well, look, young, just well preserved. It's frosty night. Just look at the bright star scattered into the sky. It takes your breath away. And not a single damn cloud. The air is sharp. All that hair in my nose is cold. My throat is torn. If it were not for your fire, I'd be in the bed away. Oh, you mean if I ever not I had my fire, you be in bed with? Huh, I see that. I left the house on the sleigh. I thought I was safe with 10 changed. I thought I'd get there without incident. However, on the way we were treacherously attacked by the bandits, who slaughtered all my people. I barely got away myself. Believe it or not, I had already said goodbye to my life. I didn't know where to go without a guide. My boots were not suitable for a long journey on my foot, and my cape, God damn it, senpai. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't know where to go without a guide. My boots were not suitable for a long journey on foot, and my coat didn't protect me from the icy winds. I only managed to grab a bag of coins in the heat of battle. Well, okay, good gentleman. I'm lucky to be in company of the strong people now. I won't be lost. And you have a good and bright fire. I could see it from afar. Oh, did you hear that? Some creature bark. Everyone crawls, howls, scratches, and giggles in the night. You know, my heart sinks into my boots as soon as imagination present an infinity of slimy and thin monster. Is it recording? Yes, it's recording. But the danger is around here. Just step over the circle of light and go out in the darkness. Sorry for my grility, gentlemen. It's all because of damn fear. You know, sometimes my father said to me, "You, Chain, were born with too long term. I would have cut it off with a knife, but I swear to your mother not to harm you." That's my father. Seeing that the kettle has boiled, let's take a mug. God damn it, mosquito biting me. Let's take a mug. Here's my bag to booze powder. Let me first pour it for myself. Can you smell it? And taste it. Nothing will happen, I assure you. You like it? Then I don't mind you pouring yourself all of it. Ah, this is a good drink. This is what we call, I think, a wine powder, which we use for creating a wine, like cocaine, you guys can say that. Which is really hard to find in the jungle and the dungeons. I guess this is somewhat we call a new journey begin with the three people. Since you and I are sitting here together, would you like to hear an interesting story? As you can see, I look young, but I know a lot of things. Did I get them out of books? You often me, sir? My life is not easy, sometimes even hard. My father doesn't spoil his 12th son at all. I have to spin and turn here and there. Sometimes, believe it or not, I got so sick of it that I can put my head in the nose. There is neither strength nor desire to live. And so if I listen to an interesting story for some of my friends or random people, it raises my spirit. Well, I don't know whether other people's troubles amuse me or our brain needs to special switch. In short, good gentlemen, let me try to start while you are lapping up my drink. I hope you like it. Only for old women on a pain in the bulldog's sake, I ask you to keep the fire going. We don't want the flame to go out and the monster from all over the area come here, do we? So, let the first story begin. You started the quest. Neutral I am. I wish I can save this game. God damn it, I did. You started the quest. Wonder what's gonna be happening. I'd rather throw myself in the back of hungry dogs than go here. You have no choice, but this is a certain that Chronical, you didn't sign up for this. If you want to kill yourself, cut your throat. Pour madness to go into the enemy lair. Okay? Tell like it is. Snap. Tell like it is. Flatter. Flatter. It's a madness, of course, but it will be easier with a good friend. You received 5 positive points. gust of a wind hit my face, stinging the cheeks and forehead with a cold, knocking the tears from my eyes. I pulled the collar of my coat up with one hand and held the rifle to my chest with the other. There was a dull, prickly numbness in my head. In front of us, the monster loomed, holding the night sky on its long shoulders. I'm a hero if I got the positive point. Cool. It was as huge as a granite mountain. It impressed with its size. It was capable of crushing the whole town with one step. Even the steel birds from the Nazareth would seem like pebbles under the feet next to it. The two unblinking, glowing with the red light eyes of the monster stared into this space. The toad's mouth curved into a frightening smile from ear to ear. Its greenish skin glistened in the dark. Around as far as the eye could see, ice humpocks bristled piled on the top of each other, forming the bizarre structures. There were no mountain or hills, just the same prickly plains. When I remember about our journey here, a chill ran through my body. I took a deep breath, the icy air burned my nostrils, bit my throat, and left sharp lumps in my lungs. The taste of the metal and something else heavy, sick, was palpable in my mouth. The little man stared at the giant without blinking. Started your magic, I said. My own voice sounded hollow, as if there was a dirt in it. Are there any places around here to hide except the monster? Speak evilly, be silent, smile. Is it really a good matter to be silent? It's gonna be cause a different combination about it. But if I spite evilly, it will be bad, and I will not. So I guess I think I have to smile. I guess. And in response, I curled my lips into an infant smile. The black sky and blue covered with thick clouds. You receive positive vibes, just as I expected. Be positive as always, no matter how hard time. As you command frowny dwarf finally grew. He raised his staff and began to swing from the side to side, the necklace brittle around his neck. The first words of the spell came out of his mouth. They were unintelligible and full hissing sound. The milky chatters of his eyes glistened and filled with the moisture. A few minutes passed. Suddenly the little man froze and cringed. I have both good and bad news, he said. His voice didn't match his shrunken and ugly body. You should start with any of them, I said. Sorry, you should start with any of them, I said, holding the rifle even closer to my chest. The giant is in deep sleep, and therefore he won't harm us. This is kind of a good piece of news. The problem is that you can't get close to the Ghoul. But he is waiting for us, frowning. He is waiting to finish us off. Our blood is stirred up with the bastard. Besides, his servants are eager to fight. I chuckled. The wind burned my face and my breath came out with the glistening clouds of steam. The numbness spread from the tips of my fingers to my hands. Okay. Say thanks. I guess that's the only thing. Thank you, I said. You have really helped us a lot. What would I do without you, Graf? You received 5 more. His shapeless face like an old dove turned to me. A black wing throbbed on his bald, large head just above the neck of his neck. The scar that healed a long time ago were spreading like a cold across his left cheek. The little man's body was wrapped into an oversized fur coat, bone charmed tribute from the deep of the outer pockets. His fleshy finger gripped the wizard's staff tightly. He wasn't a boy, he wasn't an adult, just another freak. I didn't sign up for that. Graf said. And go back to the town, I said. If I can do it, of course, only 5 days for traveling and you will be there. You know that, I can't do it, neither can you, nor can any of us. That's why we need the Ghouls heart. If we have it, our strength will appear. The humans will no longer be an impossible barrier. You are the optimistic old bastard. We have no chance of survival. Shrug your shoulder. I think I have to joke it around. I can hear the tinkle of small testicles. You receive positive ones. The lobster building protrude from the back of the cycling monster. Some of them were reaching up to the sky like a sharp spokes. Countless windows were looking at us with an absolute emptiness. The straight roof were white with snow. It was a real moving city with a narrow street, labyrinths of passages, and dead wells. One could only guess whose fever imagination had decided to build all of these houses on the gigantic monster. Why? What for? What did the people hide from during the first cataclysm? I took a deep breath, sniffed, closed my eyes. I stood for a moment, trying to clear my mind and concentrate on the task. My pounding heart began to slow down, and the darkness became deeper before my eyes. My mind split a moment later. One of us standing on a plane with a little man, and the another tossing and restless, flew towards a gigantic monster above the hummocks, ice, and snowdrifts. A part of me, like a bullet, escaping from the muzzle of the rifle, shoot up with an incredible speed along the huge vertebrae of the monsters, which were like steps. Tried to sense the ball to smell the putrid stench of his breath. But I was wasting my time, no sound and no smell attracted my attention. Then I had to return to my mind. There were my others, beside me, rough nuts. Nothing. Did you expect him to welcome you with open arms? This ugly creature doesn't show himself to us. He was gone. A bad joke. Okay, dismiss. Sure. Okay, don't mop around. We will manage it. That is as we always do. Let's go. Receive 5 positive points. I knew I shouldn't have contacted you, Froggy. You have destroyed our scout and you will drag me to the grave. I opened my mouth, but the little man already went toward the monster. The snow crunched under his boots and bones rattled on tip of his staff. The wind was rising. The road plushed under my feet. The soles of my feet sank into something soft, and each step was accompanied by the disgusting slurping sound as if I were walking on spilled syrup. The building loomed around us like a silent sentinels. They were getting on my nerves with their weight, height, and monumentality. They made me feel like insufficient. Why did we go that town, Draft Gumbo? I must admit that his voice calmed me. It was such a backwoods, but we took the bait. When the money began to beckon us, we took the order and started to dance like a tame dogs. Damn it. We laid down our lives for pennies. We are still alive, I said. It won't take a long, Frowny. Don't you feel anything? Death is everywhere. Offend. Speak in platitude. I think this one gonna be, well, perhaps, I don't know. He didn't even turn around. The air beside him trembled. Slightly, the prepared a spell would tear any creature that come close to us. I was walking with my rifle raised, trying to keep an eye on the black holes on the windows. The butt of the weapon pressed against my shoulder, and my finger rested on the trigger. When did we get on this monster? The little man asked, more to himself than to me. And still here is no response. We were walking along these streets listening, and we feel nothing but the smell of death. The God controls everything here, Frowny. You have never encountered such cases. Can't we just give up? I say, if there is no chance. Don't be so angry. Don't be mad. I'm afraid I want to talk. Wait a minute. The road ahead slopes sharply to the left. Cracks snake along the gray-faded walls of the house. The glass globe on the pillar buzz with a steady light. Rubber cables moved faintly, running along the curb. Have you smelled something? Ralph asked impatiently, shaking his head from side to side. Perhaps I didn't want to hear them. So do I. The sound. Yeah, it's buzzing. Be on guard. A snowball fall from the roof ridge. Be frightened. Stay calm. Cheer yourself up. Mentally encouraging myself not to be afraid of anything, I pointed to the rifle barrel and said, "You received 3 positive points." The strain made me right eyelid twitch. My heartbeat dropped into my neck. The houses around us seemed to have grown in size. They breathed cold from the holes in their windows. "Frowny, it got hot. I have only 3 spells. I can't afford this, I'm sorry. I will manage it." "You are a good leader, no matter what will happen. To tell you the truth." Before he could finish, the darkness on the wall of the house became deeper and something shapeless rushed into our direction. The silence was broken by the inhuman screeching and an inhuman pain tore my ears. "This one." I pulled the trigger more instinctively than intentionally. The long muzzle sped and the bright marble globe and shot toward the enemy. It passed through. The materialized darkness leaped easily a few meters to the left, ran along the chip wall, and rushed to the little man. A moment later, Draft raised his staff. It flashed his flight grenade and exploded. Thousands of fine needles spun in the air and flew at the enemy. Something slurped. It was a dark spot on the road. Now there is only 2 spells left. The little pressure crept to the slimy skin from his shoulder. "And who's that?" "You are walking by streets, you tell me. We are amateur. We don't know much. I am sick of your angry freak. I don't know much either. Are you hurt?" "Only myself, Steve. You have received 5 points of positivity." "It almost ate me." I wiped the creature's sticky blood from my face with the back of my hand and looked around slowly. And as I moved the barrel of my rifle circling the house and the lamp close the wide ribbon of the road, my eyes fell to the random place in the dark cave with the window and the roof covered with snow. Stopped there for a few long moments and then moved again. Nothing. A breath came out in a thick steam. The little man was brushing himself off with disdain. "Can you give me a little more time?" I asked him. "I want to check out this place." "Okay, just make it quick. I can't hold out on my own for a long time. I will slip down the street and be back again. The Ghoul won't like it." "I don't give a shit about him." "No, he won't like it. We are not interested in his opinion." "Why you are not interested in your opinion? Damn it." "I don't give shit about him." "No, he won't like it." "No, he won't like it." I mentally gave myself to the command to leave my body. My temples squeezed and icy needle pricked the center of my forehead, and cold wave ran down to the back of my neck. The wall went dark for a moment, then flared up again with the new colors and shapes. My mind was divided as usual. I was standing next to the dog and was hanging in the air at the same time, empty and listening. Thousands of sounds, smells, and sensation descended on me. The spell curls chill at the center, taunt hidden in the copper wires, the ringing emptiness of the inky sky, stench of the dead monster hanging, thick cloud over the street, mixing with the sweet of our bodies and the portrait smell. Listen, can I watch what's towards me? Can himself through the open door of the houses. The cyclopean monster made a barely audible noise. And somehow, on the edge of my consciousness, I heard the whisper of the dead. Witch, Scarface, their voices rising to an untouchable noise began to throw accusation to me. You have killed us. We are here because of you. How did we find our way out? How can we return to the world of the living? That's not fair. We are not in the mines of underground town where we crawl in our flesh and rats eat our eyes. With an effort of a will, I stifled their voices, muffled them to the level of the rustle, and fear gripped me. My ghostly body was signed by the heat of 100 wildly beating hearts, and my ears heard the sound of the hungry low ghoul. The shadow of the nearest houses stirred, and many pairs of the angry eyes flashed like lanterns. I came back, raised my rifle, and said to the little man, "We are trapped. Are there any of them?" He asked without fear. Answer honestly. Should I have to laugh at all or answer honestly? There are too many. Should we retreat or advance? There's no going back. They won't let us out. Those are curse in a low voice. Fuck. The walls of the building seemed to come to life. Long claws fanning the ninja eyes glitter into the swarming blackness. This huge mass flowed down on us. A whole echo down the street. I start shooting. The violet rays shoot out of the muzzle, burn my face, breathe it heat into my eyes, and hit one of the shadows. Something scurried. The smell of burning was palpable. Some monster flared up as if they were doused in kerosene. "Frowny, run!" the little man shouted. He was already running like a hell to the far end of the street, a magical hoodoo clutched usual on the tip of his staff. I hurried after my companion, shooting at random, trying only to frighten. One of our left and right, the blackness moved toward us, dripping in vice. God damn it. The magic lantern blinked above us. The screeching and howling became louder. The ground vibrated under our feet. I heard a hysterical laughter behind. On the hunch, I cuffed up with the draft, grabbed the collar by his coat with my free hand, and yanked him into the nearest entrance. The small bastard yelled and kicked and almost hit me with his staff, but he became a little quiet as the living shadow loomed over us. My heart was pounding 2 or 3 times, and we had been already clouded in our mind. When I ran into the dank black entrance of a block building, if we hadn't been pinned down, I wouldn't have been here. But we were in easy prey in an open space. The narrow corridor wound sharply left. Man, I'm gonna reply you later, man. I'm going now. The narrow corridor wound sharply left and right. It was totally dark, except for the small lamps on the ceiling, which gave off the faint bluish light. Sometimes stone staircase flashed by leading to the upstairs. A rifle wigged down my left shoulder and a little man wigged down my right one. "Let me go!" Wizard shouted. "What? Do I hear a little freak outrage? You can't get far without me." "Okay, please don't disturb me. Please don't disturb me. I beg you." You received the 5 positive points. "I'm not a sack of potatoes." Also, "I'm not a sack of potatoes." "Yeah, you're a bag of shit. Not a sack. Now is not the time, soldier. Pull yourself together. You received 5 positive points. I swear an old woman of pain, I will cause a spell and I will smash you into pieces." His small fist whizzed over my jaw. I threw a wizard forward without ceremony. He almost rammed his head into the wall, but at very last moment he managed to stay on his feet. Don't thank me, I say. I hate it when you do that. Rush roughly, rush without rudeness. Then move faster, the hall is getting closer. We receive 5-1 positive. Wait a minute. A roar bounced off the chip walls, echo many times, pebbles rain down from the ceiling, and hundreds of unblinking Mita eyes glow unreal at the far end of the corridor. The dwarf stood in the aisle, made a few quick passes with his hands, and the magical hieroglyph swept down from the staff on the living shadow. Sometime bang and my ears became plugged up. The ground seemed to tremble under my feet. A fine suspicion hung in the air, mixed with dust. The corridor was littered with rocks. We won the time, I say. Yeah, and now I only have one spell, the little man grumbled. His face looked more pale than usual. His eyes were sinking, and large hailstone of sweat glistened off his forehead. There must be a lot of the windows on the first floor, I said, so you don't have to waste. I was going to shoot anyway. Is that your thanks to me, frowning? That doesn't sound good. Just save your strength for yourself. If anything happens, I won't drag you again. Would you leave me die like Skullface, like I'm a witch? We would answer honestly. I admit I failed my dream, I answer honestly, but I won't leave you. You receive 5 points. We have continued to move down the corridor. The scaffold of the creature reaches us from afar through the thick walls. Sometimes it was replaced by the chilling screams. My imagination represented me hunched on the monster in every shadow, and the weight of the rifle did not give me any confidence. I knew how fast it would be. You can say that. I got to go, man. I'm really busy. I have to go for some stuff. Bye bye, take care, love you all. Love is Nada. If you guys want me to play this, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you feel entertained. Bye.